Welcome to Iconic Brands. For those of you who have never watched Iconic Brands before, it's a YouTube channel focusing on what it says, iconic brands. Something that is a product, a person, or even a place can be iconic. And this video channel just explores these areas. Over the last few years with Iconic Brands, some strange things have happened during filming or haven't come out until after I've watched it back. And in this video, I'd just like to share some of these things that I've come across with you. I'd like you to watch it with an open mind and see what you think yourselves. And I'll be interested to hear any comments below on what the findings are. But this is how it came out. And I haven't doctored anything in any way or tried to change anything or trying to trick you or pull wool over anyone's eyes. These are 100% genuine happenings that you're about to see. Rather disturbed with this photo because it was totally unexpected. It was amongst a lot of other pictures which were perfectly sharp, perfectly okay, and there's just this one picture that came out rather different to the others. So I'd like to share with you this one first. What is really bizarre about this picture and surprises me is how you can see past where this lady's head was, including her face. And look how sharp the picture is in other areas, with no hint of movement. Some people who have viewed this have said to me it's a camera fault. Others have said that I've photoshopped it. It's a completely original picture. So how on earth can you get a picture like this? From a spiritual point of view, I'd like to take a closer look at that church in the background. Quite surprising, isn't it, that picture? And it certainly took me by surprise of how on earth that could happen. But maybe it's something that only happens in that area. A part of the Iconic Brands is my Porsche, and I do videos regarding that. And I was sitting inside the car and I did a film about discounts you can get with a classic Porsche. It wasn't until I ran it back that I saw something go across the roof in an arc. And it looked quite odd, and I zoomed in on it, and I'd like to share you that one, which is next. Here's the orb in real time, and then we'll take a closer look. This is the same clip in slow motion. Here's a close-up view of the spherical orb. All the windows were up, and there was nothing else with me at the time. Certainly strange, isn't it, when you zoom in on it and see the spherical nature of it. Spiritual people tell me, or I've spoke to, that it is an orb. And at the time, I was actually suffering from COVID-19 when I was filming that. It was just something I was doing when I was a little bit bored and I was safe inside the car, isolated, and I'd done that little video. And certain people have told me that that is just something looking after me, you know, that arc, it's something close to me, because I was quite ill at the time. Anyway, on to the next one. We're back to the calf again, and another visit at another time, because I came intrigued when after the first time, and I wanted to find out if anything else would transpire within that calf. I did speak to the owner and I asked her about spiritual things, and she's very keen on that side of thing, and it is set up in a spiritual friendly way. And when I played back some of the loop pictures that I took, you could see that there was something dancing around the furniture, little lights, and they are puzzling me as to what they are and what they were. You just couldn't see them with the naked eye, they just weren't there. and it wasn't until after you play it back that you can see this stuff. So I'd just like to share with you this one, which is next. I took these pictures of my mum and my sister at the cafe, and they were all perfectly okay. But when I played back some of the video footage I took in there, this is what I found. Some strange lights dancing around the furniture, which seemed odd. Are they just reflections of light, or something more? The owner of this establishment is particularly spiritually friendly. So what are these dancing lights that dance around the shop? Which only became apparent once I played the video footage back. Part of the Iconic Brands video channel centres around classic bikes and vintage bicycles, which forms quite a large part of the audience that watch my channel. However, in my back garden next, a strange event happened, and I did notice this at the time. I was doing a video on two bikes. There was one that I did for my daughter, and they were custom bikes, and the other one I had built for myself. And as I stood up from a chair, I noticed it was almost like magnetic. The bike actually, the one on my left as I'm looking at it, came towards me and went back, almost like magnetism. Now the strange thing is that the stand, it was on the other side, so the bike was actually leaning away from me, and yet as I stood up it came towards me. And I thought that was rather odd at the time. I checked around why that would be, and it just puzzled me. And of course I played the video back, and that's exactly what happened. I will play it backwards and forwards a few times. Please have a look and see what you think. That is next. I just finished filming this video. The bike that I'd specially made for my daughter is on the right hand side. Watch how the bike moves of its own accord, and how the stand of the bike is actually on the other side. The bike was also leaning away from me at the time. Just checking with my garden boots, there's absolutely no loose slabs on that patio at all. So how that bike moved before I touched it, I just do not know. Here it is again in real time. There's the evidence. That's how it happened. Those are the pictures that I took. Make of it what you will. You ask 100 different people and you come back with 100 different opinions, I guess, on that. But it's quite interesting to share with you. England is an iconic country, and we are the most haunted country in the whole world, including the British Isles, of course, you know, with haunted castles and everything else that's here in this country and all the history that we've got. So I do approach this stuff with an open mind, and also with a pragmatic scientific one as well. So the agnostics amongst you and some of the spiritual people amongst you will all have different opinions, including atheists, of course. You know, they're all entitled to their opinion, and I'd like some explanations below if any of you come across. And if this video proves successful, if I get in excess of 50 likes or 50 more subscribers to this actual video itself on YouTube, I will make some more on this subject, including my theory, an alternative theory of Lady Diana Spencer, and also an NDE that I had when I was younger. So please subscribe to the channel if you liked it, of course, and until the next time, we'll keep right on with the videos. Thanks for watching Iconic Brands.